I've got a fan to introduce to you that you've encountered before, and I want to see if you
Wasn't
can
the guy
remember.
that was calling me a through Manchester on Saturday night, was it?
No. He might have been calling you a though, I don't know. I don't know the story. Do you want to come in?
How are you? Where have I met you before?
21 years ago this week. That's a clue.
21 years ago this week, so what's that? 2004,
Yeah.
April.
Yeah.
5.
2005.
5. 2005. What would that have been? April 2005? What was I doing?
Goodison Park.
Did I boot the ball at you? Did I? You arsehole! Oh my God! You can come and sit in for a bit.
Hello,
Hey, Jill.
How you doing? All right.
What's this?
You okay?
How you know?
How you doing?
Do you know,
Right, yeah.
you might have heard me talk about it, Roy. You might remember it. I don't know if you're at United. So
He
basically,
was playing.
He's playing the game.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was. Was he? Scholesy got sent off as well.
Yes.
Give me a clue.
Stand there at the end. So 21 years ago, 2005, I play at Goodison Park. The ball goes over into the stand. I'm right back. Some guy, him, picks it up and literally launches the ball at me.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it hits me in there, in the stomach, and it bounces at my feet, and I just boot it back at his head. But I missed him and hit a kid.
Oh my God.
You came over to take a quick throw-in.
Yeah,
It wouldn't happen now because I'm multi-ball.
yeah.
I kept the ball and you were saying, give us it, give us it, give us it. And I was...
Yeah. Scared. Teasing.
And then somebody put the board up to make a sub. And then I threw it at you.
Yeah.
Did it, yeah.
And
While you were making the sub, yeah.
Did you throw it on? Did you throw it on purpose?
Aggressively.
Yeah.
Did Kieran find you?
From Ormskirk. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, they're not
Through
meant-
mutual friends. So one of my close friends.
Wow.
Is it? It's Kev's brother.
Yeah.
So one of my close friends up there is dating the daughter of
My brother.
my
What
brother.
a story that is. Wow.
You got sent off for it, yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Did you
you're
get
happy,
sent
girl.
off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just something.
I wouldn't be happy about that. I don't know how I'd
was
see.
a-
I don't know.
You did overreact, or what? You just threw it back at you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You got
I
to
don't
keep
know.
you got to keep cool in them situations.
We've seen that you've learned that you
Well,
can keep cool, girl.
it
We
was-
saw that the other day.
We were winning 1-0. Duncan Ferguson scored a header.
Yeah.
We needed to win to get Champions League above Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it was a rocking Goodison night.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So, the emotions were up. It was 70-odd minutes.
Wow,
And
what a
then
story.
Scholesy got sent off after you.
Oh, no, it's a joke. That's right. It's the worst feeling in the world. You sat in the dressing room at the end of
You
it.
can hear cheers.
You sat in the dressing room. Your team are losing. You think you've cost them and everything like that. And then Scholesy walks in, and I thought the game was over. But no one walked in with him. And I went, "What are you doing?" He went, "I've just been sent off."
I don't know if I played.
I don't think 2005.
I think you
No
did.
else he'd have been the third one
No,
walking
was
in.
I gone by then? Was I gone by then?
2005.
I don't know, Ro. When did you leave? It would have been about March, will it? Was it later in the season?
No, it's 21 years ago this week.
So a week, so April this
Yeah.
week.
So, girl, you got sent off for booting it back into the
So
ground.
basically, the referee sent me off for booting the ball back into the crowd, but I didn't actually hit you with the ball, did I? I think I hit a kid that was sat next to him. I mean,
Kid behind me. Yeah.
I missed the target, right? Yeah.
And he is the kid. Come in.
He's got a broken nose. Yeah. But to be fair, it was like, I mean, at Goodison Park was like that. If the atmosphere was up there, it was up, wasn't it? And that night it was.
Yeah.
And Duncan was like, yeah.
It's funny because if I was
Wow.
watching that on the telly and watched them do it, I'd probably laugh. I'd like that.
What, him throwing the ball at me?
Yeah, I'd probably like that. But if I was playing in it and he'd
You'd have kicked it back, wouldn't you?
I probably would have kicked it back. I'd like to think I'd have hit him, though.
How do you feel? How do you feel when Scholesy walks in? Are you like relieved that there's two of you and it's
No,
not just you?
because I just knew the manager wouldn't have a go at Scholesy.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I think his was like 2 minutes to go, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Injury
His
time.
was really late on, so I thought the game had finished. If he
It
didn't
finished
walk in.
1-0.
Yeah, finish
Yeah,
1-0. I'm
finished
sure you
1-0.
played.
Did you qualify for champion? Did you get to
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we did, but it was above Liverpool.
Good.
Which
Even
which
better.
was the trouble. No, but then they got in, didn't they, because they won it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, they
Yeah.
did.
Were you there?
That's not when Everton got Villarreal in the
Yes.
qualifying game.
Yeah,
and
that's
they were
right.
pretty decent, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Playoff game, yeah.
Kalina refereed it badly.
Yeah.
That was actually, to be fair, that summer was the summer that Phil went to Everton. Because Phil's first game was the Villarreal game, I think. And you gave him a hard time in that first season, the Everton fans, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did,
And then they
didn't
came round a little bit after that. It was that Ronaldo tackle, wasn't it, at Do you remember?
Yeah.
Remember that?
What a servant he was then.
Yeah.
So what, he smashed into Ronaldo and
So
they
the
loved
fir-
him?
No, the first year Phil went to Everton, the fans gave him a really hard time. They sort of manking
Yeah.
Liverpool type thing. And then obviously the year after, they sort of started to warm to him a little bit. He started making a few tackles, a bit more coming out of his shell. I think he played right back a bit first season, then he moved him into midfield, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a long time
Sir
ago,
Ralph,
that. Yeah.
What a story.
Yeah, so I booted the ball back at you. It was you.
Nice one. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You
Well
all
done.
right?
Yeah.
Were you at the game on
Nice to
Sunday?
meet
Were you at the game on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, that was difficult,
You
eh?
recovered? Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
tough, eh?
Tough one to
Nice
take.
to meet you. Well done,
Tough one
Kieran.
to take.
Kieran, good
Thanks,
find,
Al.
Kieran. Kieran's amazing finding that.
Yeah,
finding
Kieran,
people
keep bringing scouts in that hate me. Well done, mate. Keep going.
They don't have to be scousers now.
Hey, do you see that? Yeah.
What,
that before the
when you-
concert?
Before,
So
yeah, I was
I-
going to say,
I
Gal.
couldn't
I
believe
went
that.
to watch James with Roy.
Oh, they got invited as well, but they never
They never turned up. Did you not turn up? Hey, it was
How was
brilliant.
it, a charity event?
It was a brilliant concert. So I walked the concert, and then the guy just starts going.
With the
And he-
missus as well. You're standing there with them.
That's the bit for me. I think
Yeah.
it's wrong. I think, to be fair, it's the first time it's happened like that. But when you're with your wife, you think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, Gal, you stayed quiet on that one. What did that bother you for? Because we was talking, weren't we, Jill? Did that bother you for the rest of the evening? Was you like, should I have said?
no. I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying. You were fine, obviously, at the
oh
concert.
no, I went straight to the concert. I forget about
Did
stuff
it
like
not
that.
annoy you? I feel like it would annoy me for
Yeah.
the rest of the night.
That was a mean one. Me and Nance watched it, and we was just like, that's just horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how to react to that.
Do you know what I should have done? I made the mistake I made. I should have filmed him
Yeah, you should have.
because no one can see who he is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think if I'd have filmed him, he might not have put it out. I don't know. But yeah, he had quite a. I'm not going to say this. I'm presuming it was a really aggressive dog with him on the lead.
Yeah,
and I thought he was going to let the dog go. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was one of
Yeah,
them where he's going
yeah.
to go like that. You know what I mean? Because I thought, yeah.
But to approach you in the street and start swearing, I just think like people can have difference of opinions or whatever, but I just think
Yeah.
like it was so out of order. If I'd been, I would have hit him.
No, that's a good one, Gareth.
I'll leave him do it. Let him go back to his skip. Have a good night's sleep, yeah.
Keep that in.
You were telling us something. You chased them kids at Wembley, you were saying.
Yeah, no, because I was saying that when Man United played Newcastle
Yeah.
League Cup final, so
Yeah.
we just played at Wembley, like for the Euros final. And I think that was the last time I'd been at Wembley, and I was walking, and obviously my brother's a Newcastle fan, and these two lads just come up, he had a scarf on, went to punch him, and I'd just seen red, and I'm running, chasing these two lads, like, past Wembley, and people are, like, looking at us, and I'm thinking, if I get there, I think I would have just hit them. And anyway, the police, like, intervened, and they missed the game and everything. But it ruined the whole game for us, that whole final, it just
Yeah.
ruined it. Because, you know, when you've got that nervous energy,
Yeah.
so that's why I was asking if it... But you're obviously better at
done that,
controlling
Gav.
your
You didn't-
emotions.
you didn't react like you did with our man who kicked the ball at the kid.
No, I've calmed down in the last
You've
21
learnt, Gal. You
years.
learnt from the mistake. It's good.
But James was good, wasn't it?
Very good.
concert was
The
brilliant.
concert was brilliant.
Really.
I'm good, I missed it.
It was brilliant.
That's the thing. You can't with Roy. You can't have anything else on it. If he invites you to something,
Yeah.
you know, if you say, because my instant reaction was, brilliant, because I know my miss loves live gigs. She likes. And then when something comes up, then he never forgives you. It's just like, I'm not even saying anything. It's just like, I'm tired of it.
You two are very
tired.
similar like that, because sometimes I'll go to you or can we meet and you're like, Friday at 10 o'clock here, and I'm like, oh, I need to check what I'm doing. Like, it's just, if they say they're doing something, you've got to
exactly,
be there.
yeah.
No, I'd come in there right. I don't want no arguments today. I'm not in the mood. But you know when you invite somebody somewhere and they say yes, and then a week or two later something else comes up and they go, oh, I can't come because I. No, but
You said yeah.
you said yes. I wouldn't mind if he said I couldn't go, but so
Yeah,
then
but
he
didn't-
changed
at the
plans
time I
because
didn't know I
it was
couldn't
probably
go.
an earner. You know what I mean? Someone
It's
offered
not got
the
nothing to do
dollar,
with an earner.
and I can't
It's
go to that.
nothing.
So that
It's
was
just
it.
that something
But no,
came
but
along that was.
that's life.
It wasn't leisure. It was something that was business.
Did you not move your plans, though, Ian?
Exactly. That's why he
Did you not
agreed to
move your
go.
plans?
And you would have had a good
I
night.
do what I want. I do
That's
what I
my
want.
point.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I know that
Exactly. That's
the
my whole
pro-
point.
that's the
You do what
problem.
you
Yeah,
want.
I do what I want.
You're a striker. You're selfish.
Thank you.
I'm a midfielder.
I'm proud of
I'm a
that.
team player.
Yeah, but you did have a busy week because you were at Liverpool, weren't you, on the Monday? So you would have had to come up
I had
like
to do a
2
load.
days
Honestly, there's a
earlier.
couple of things that. Thanks, Jill.
Yeah. He's a busy man.
You look good in a T-shirt, right? It's the first time I've ever seen you in a T-shirt on this show, it feels like.
Yeah, I just the jacket I was wearing, I didn't want to wear it, so I just thought I'll just wear a t-shirt.
Oh, and
He's
Roy?
looking ripped, isn't
I'm loving
Yeah,
it.
cheers, Dan. That's a little gift.
This one, I remember this one. Again,
I
it's
used to love these old training tops. Remember?
Got Roy a little gift this morning.
he? Yeah, that
got
is
92
nice.
on it as well, girl.
His
Cheeky.
age.
The gold.
I'm going to get one. I'm
Goals
going
are
to take
scored.
one. I'm going to have one. I'm going to have one, Gal, because I
Yeah.
quite like this one. I remember, you know who I remember? Lee Sharp would have been wearing this, and Brian McClare.
Yeah. It's
I
the
remember
year,
Brian McClare. This
the year we joined, that was our training top type stuff.
Buy it off me and
Really
sell it.
nice.
I tell you what, you know, Sharp must be happy. It's like, they're not even sponsoring United. And everyone
know,
still
yeah.
thinks of like Sharp as being the United sponsor.
Because
don't they?
Adidas have brought them back.
No.
Adidas, you know, breathe life back into Sharp, even whatever they're doing now. Are they even still
We
about?
used to get them little camcorders. Remember the sharp ones?
Used to get them.
Sharp, we used to
Yeah.
get them, yeah.
So I asked with the JVC, we used to get the JVC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to Football is brought to you by Arn Clothing.
100%. They're staying up. How much money have you got? Just put on Spurs staying up. Guaranteed.
Those are the margins that we're getting to now, where you think, well, yeah, that can cost you.
Other teams think, oh, we need them to have a little bit of an off day. I think they think, Arsenal, bring your best game, but if we're on it, we'll still beat you.
He needs the players more than they need him. He'd be eaten alive there. He's a dead man walking.
You know something, the way they look at him, you know, they're side-eyeing him, and you just feel like it's just gone there.
Well, he went to press obviously onto a defender.
And did he have the ball?
No.
Exactly.
He's not pressing anything.
No, what's he pressing? He's gone like this. If you're doing a coaching session, you go, where are you going?
If I was watching Declan Rice nearly in tears saying it's not done, I'd be thinking you're done, mate. Right, Chelsea. We're going to start on Chelsea.
Yeah. That was poor watching them last night, wasn't it? They were so bad,
Yeah.
so disorganised.
It's fallen apart, hasn't it?
Them owners, Gal, and what the owners have done to that club since they've been in there. You know, this is what the Chelsea fans are. That's what Chelsea fans are protesting. These owners, you know, bought the club in debt. You know, bought the club and used debt to buy the club.
No, right, if you're losing
You know what I
matches. If you're losing matches. The problem for the manager there now, Chelsea, he needs the players more than they need him. So he'd be eaten alive there. He's a dead man walking.
You know something? It was a strange
The
appointment.
game's about surviving. He's not, if you keep losing games, you're gone. All the great managers over the last few years, you have to survive in this game, and if you keep losing, how many losses is that now?
Well, 5 on the bounce. It's a
But the
big problem.
players have to look at themselves, because isn't it
course.
5 games where they haven't scored in 5 games? Like, surely the front players have got to be like,
you're
come
right.
on, they've got to take responsibility to not score in 5 games.
To be fair, look, I think I said at the time, you've got an inexperienced ownership, you've got an inexperienced sporting department, you've got an inexperienced manager, and you've got the youngest team in the league.
With inexperienced players.
With inexperienced players. And they've signed these young players, to be fair, and given them no experience around them at all. There's no leadership at all in terms of on the pitch. And then obviously bringing a young manager in a difficult situation.
That ownership you have to take a good look at that ownership, what they've done. Like I say, the losses.
Yeah, but that's not going to change, right? Is it?
Yeah,
Over
but
the
it
next
has
few
to
months?
change at some
Yeah,
stage.
but not over the next few months. Not when the
Yeah,
managers.
but
losing
I'm
jobs.
not sure how that's going to change in the way it's going now and the amount of monies they're losing year on year at the moment.
They've lost 689 million in 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
They lose 630,000 a day. They spent 2.25 billion on the club buying it, but they spent 1.86 billion on players in 3 years. More than 1 billion on players under 24.
Wow.
You know what they're talking about?
They've taken on
Commercial.
1.4 million of debt. On top of that, they've got a 500 million pound loan, which is running at a massive interest
rate, yeah.
All these things have happened in 3 years.
What do these numbers mean? You know, you're just throwing out figures, they're hundreds of millions. It's like monopoly money, isn't it? It's like not real stuff, is this?
Yeah, but it is
300
real.
million
It will be real for the
Obviously,
club,
I know it is,
Roy,
of course,
and
that's what I'm saying. But these figures, what?
Yeah.
It won't. I tell you, if one thing I don't think it'll be helping. It won't be helping other clubs in the Premier League that are looking. Like if you're Tottenham, which we think, well, we believe has maybe been on the market now for 12 months, 18 months, like sort of off the record. It's not going to be helping seeing how much money these guys have lost on this club and the debt that they've had to put on it.
Are they bad?
There must be 4 billion quid in. There must be 4 billion quid in. There must be now with all the money that they've spent. And
Gary, are they just out of their depth in their league in respects of running a Premier League football club? So when you're looking at what they're doing now, Gal, how do they get out of
What's
this?
their business plan?
Yeah,
You're saying?
yeah. What is it?
Well,
Yeah,
they'd have to
what's their model?
Well, obviously, if they don't get in the Champions League, that's a setback, isn't it?
They won't get in the Champions
massive.
League.
They will
Yeah,
not get in the
finances.
Champions League.
Are you allowed to
Well, we
run
said that a
up?
few months ago. Who do we say wouldn't make it?
I said
Chelsea.
I didn't
I thought
say
Chelsea would.
Chelsea.
Did you
I
say
think-
Chelsea?
I think I said Villa wouldn't make it a couple of months or so ago.
I said Chelsea.
I thought Villa were in free fall, if you remember at the time, but I think Well, Villa have picked up a little bit, but Chelsea have obviously...
But you said their policy, but they're still giving up players 7-8 year deals, aren't they?
Again.
They're still... That's,
Yeah.
Again.
You know, when you're saying they've got all this debt,
well,
is there a rule or
No,
can you just keep going?
the debt, if it's being put on things like stadium or infrastructure, I think is fine. If it's funding stuff like that, I think the losses, to be honest with you, I don't know how they're...
630,000.
I don't know how they're compliant with the 3-year sort of operating loss
yeah,
rate.
but
still,
didn't they buy the women's team?
That's what I'm
Was there a
saying.
few
And
things going
they've
on?
sold the women's side of it as
Yeah.
well. They've sold
Yeah.
that. That's got to be something to do with the men's as well, the infrastructure of the men's, trying to help them with whatever's going on with the men's. They've actually sold some of the women's side.
I mean, I want to take Liam out of it a little bit because I genuinely don't believe an inexperienced manager should have been put in that role. That was one thing I said at the time. If young players don't need young players alongside them, they need experienced players. Young players definitely don't need a young manager. I thought Cucurella and Fernandes, I thought they were out of order. To be fair. Coming out and speaking out against the manager and talking about Enzo Maresca, the way in which they did after he left. I thought they were out of order.
Yeah, it's massively
You
disrespectful.
know, they're two players that have got a little bit of experience about them. They won World Cup, one of them's won the Euros. Probably the most experienced players and most influence. You can imagine the influence those two have in that dressing room.
Yeah.
Cucurella and Fernandes.
Well, it says a lot.
And once they turn on Liam by mentioning Maresca...
Well, it says a lot about them then. What kind of dressing you're dealing with?
Yeah. So this is why when you're talking about the players, Jill, and the players got to give more. When you've got players of that stature in the team who think like that,
Yeah.
everybody else is going to be like that.
I never
aren't they?
get, though, how you come out and speak. Like, you might get a manager that you don't get on with, but you wouldn't go out to the press and speak about it.
Yeah, but they do it when they go away with the international-
That's
yeah,
what
exactly.
It was away with international duty, but yeah, you've got to keep what happens in the dressing room in there, don't you?
But they know the players will see through. They'll see the manager situation. They've seen the previous managers and the way Chelsea works, and they'll know that Senior has got no power whatsoever. So they'll just take advantage of that.
Yeah, but it's not like a manager who could come in there and fix what's going on with Chelsea at the minute.
It's
no
a much
way.
bigger problem.
Massive problem.
They've signed all these players. I mean, let me count them first.
And you've got the contract lengths as well.
I haven't got the contract lengths, but we can get them whilst we go through it.
It's all like 7-8 year deals they're getting, isn't it?
OK, so let's go through these players now. How many of them... I mean, they spent 1.86 billion on these players. I mean, I'm looking at them here, to be fair.
Let's just
Don't
round it
even know
up,
some of them.
1.9 million. Just round it up.
OK, how many of these have been a hit? Chukwuemeka,
I don't think he's finished 90 minutes. No. In his career.
Cucurella,
Yeah, I like
60
it.
million, yes. I
Yeah.
think he's...
Yeah.
I don't like the price, but...
60.
He's younger than you think, isn't he? Is he like 27?
Yeah, but I think, to be fair to him,
He's a good player. He's
I
a
like
good player.
him,
But if they sold him tomorrow, would they get that back?
I don't think they will.
No, they wouldn't.
Absolutely not.
No.
What, the 1.8?
Cesare Casedi?
Yeah, half of that.
Who's that?
I don't know. I mean, third name on the list there.
Cesare.
Cesare did, yeah. Sorry, you speak
I've never-
Italian.
I don't know.
He was 17 million.
Wow.
He's 19, so he's...
See, we needed to know how many. You should have games played, how much he costs. That's what we need.
17 million. Wesley Fofana,
No, injured.
injured all the time.
Yeah, it's
Aubameyang,
crucial. Aubameyang was
Badia Shield,
it's not happened for him neither.
Andre Santos.
I quite like him
I quite like
in
him.
midfield. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
But
all
sorry,
right.
but is that the way they're working? They're bringing loads of young players in and knowing that they're not all going to work out. That's
Scattergun.
their transfer policy, isn't it?
Scattergun.
There must be
And then if they're
35
young players, they
yeah.
hope if you walk out and then there's a sell-on,
There's a
and the
sell-on.
lads who don't walk out, you still think they might get their money back.
Mudryk, he just disappeared.
Well,
Yeah.
he had a problem.
Yeah,
with
well, he's got...
Yeah, it's all the drugs.
banned at the moment.
Banned, isn't it? He's banned, isn't
That was 80 million, I think.
he? Yeah.
I do think he's a good player, but he's not worth
Didn't get
it.
to, so he looked like he was.
Madueke?
He's a better player when he's banned, isn't he? Yeah.
No. Gusto, I think yes. I think he does okay.
No, look,
Gusto.
he's not bad, is he?
Enzo Fernandez, 100 million, 105 million.
Well,
He's a good
are we going
player,
to
but-
compare? Are we
Do
going
No,
to
this is a
pick?
good example, though.
Yeah.
Some of these are good players, but you need more than that, Jill.
Yeah.
It's like... Would you want to be in the trenches with any of these lads? That's the bottom line.
Well,
Would you
you
want to
have-
be in the trenches last night?
No.
You want to roll your sleeves up and you're looking lads next to you going, I'm glad you're next to me.
Well, when you're looking at the price and then you compare it to someone like Declan Rice and what he's trying, he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near that, and he's a World Cup.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm just going to show them there because I can't bother reading them. There's that many. I mean, literally,
Go.
that's just like a quarter. That's probably even a quarter of them.
Yeah, but then there's Palmers. Then they've got like talented players like Palmers come in, Nev.
Pedro Neto.
But that, to be fair...
Like Parma's a good example. What they paid for Parma, they could double that. There'd be
get
arguments
money
to
back
that.
for Parma.
But to be fair, though, if you look at across the whole of that
course.
1.9 billion nearly, that is a mess. That is a mess, that.
To get 11 players out of that, that's going to be a challenge.
Casado, obviously,
yes.
over here.
He's-
Casado, a top player or not?
He's a good player.
I think he's a good player.
I think he's a good
If
player.
you put him in a good team, I
think he's a
think
good
he
player.
would
What did they pay for
really
him?
shine.
100 million.
I know, but
you're
100 million, you're saying he's a good player. You want a bit more than that, don't you?
I know, but
You want a guy who's
players
gonna
are
run the game
You want
every
someone,
week.
yeah, every week
Yeah.
he should be 8 9s.
When I heard Liam speak...
Delap, what did they pay for Delap?
That was cheap, I think. It was like it was 20, 30 million quid buyout because United tried to get him, didn't they?
What's he done? I know we say he's a young
30.
kid. He'll get a move in this summer. He'll be back to Ipswich or something.
Cole Palmer said he's staying though, didn't he? He came out
Yeah.
and didn't.
Well, you wouldn't expect him to. Yeah, but the thing is, he's not going to come out and say, I'm going to leave in
Yeah.
18 months' time, just going to hang on for a bit. He's going to say that, Jill. I don't blame him.
I knew when I heard Liam Rossini speak after the game last night, I knew where he was. Do you know when you try and be positive when you go in and do a job about the players, and you try and maintain it for a long time, but eventually you have to turn
There's a
around.
tipping point, Gary.
Yeah, and just something last night. I mean, I got there in Valencia. I think probably about 3-4 games before the end, where you think, "I've lost my job."
Yeah.
You know you've lost your job.
Yeah.
And the players know it.
And the players know
It's a
it's
problem.
So you think, Joe, something,
Yeah.
I've got to start punching back a little bit and protect myself and say that they're unacceptable and that they're not good.
Do you know what? You might as well lose your job on your terms instead of pandering to all these lads. That's what happened. The penny drops to certain managers who go, I've been protecting them, I've been defending them.
Come out and say it.
And then you go, I'm going to lose my job anyway. I might as well come out fighting and just have a little bit of a go.
Yeah.
Because obviously people are looking at you, fans and people like us going, what have you got? What have you got as a manager? Because obviously he's got hopefully a very good career ahead of him.
Yeah.
So if you're going to leave a marker behind and go, look. But again, the problem is he needs the players more than they need him. They're not bothered about him. Guarantee you that.
Yeah.
He's got a 6-year contract.
Do you definitely think he's gone then? Because I feel like you're all speaking like 100% he's gone. Another one
Because
he's been given a long
but even
contract.
when I was watching it, you could see, like, you know, when he's standing up and he's, I don't know, I'll see things like this from the players on the bench, Roy. And the way they look at him, you know, they're side-eyeing him and, you know what I mean? And you see you just feel like it's just gone there.
I mean, I hope Liam goes straight back into another job of some kind.
He's a young manager. This is
Yeah.
part of his journey, isn't it?
This is a massive
And he might look
jump
back
on
in his 30 years' time. These are all experiences,
Yeah.
as you know, football managers, but good and bad experience, and you learn from the bad ones. And he was always up against it, especially with that kind of profile of club, their policy of bringing players in, young players, bringing young managers. Did we really think it was going to end any differently? Did we think?
Well, we sort of looked at even Frank. Poor Frank was there trying to help.
Frank was here, and he was scratching his head with him.
Exactly. So,
I was having a look yesterday because I recognised someone who was like on the bench, and I looked and I was like, I'm sure I counted, because I was trying to find out his name, like 36 members of staff before getting to the squad players. I'm like, is that not like, it was like performance analysis ×3, there was video, and I think sometimes...
What was this on, Jill?
I just Googled it,
Okay.
and basically just brought up like Chelsea's like staff, and I was like,
Wow.
is that how many people are actually having a say about
Well, that'd be a
team
lot of clubs.
nowadays?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
lots
no,
of
I
clubs,
think it is,
yeah.
but like, say when you played, how many like staff members
wasn't
was
so-
there?
Wasn't a lot,
Do you know
no,
what I mean? I was just looking and I was like, wow, this is crazy.
When I left, we had 4 sports scientists when I left and 3 masseurs.
Really?
Yeah, but when I first got there, we had no sports scientist and 1 masseur, which was Jamie Carragher, who was a part-time physio masseur.
When I started, the manager
United.
was the masseur. Maybe I should have complained, but I don't see anything.
Doesn't sound right, that.
Well, it's a lot of staff, isn't it? I just think if you've got that many people with an input, I'm like...
And they all have an opinion.
not everybody's got
Yeah.
something to say.
Yeah.
Some of them are
It's not
hiding
good,
because, you know, they're not doing
Some
anything, so they're
masseurs,
just hiding in the
They all wanna
numbers.
They want to be managers or
Yeah.
they want to be best mates with
Yeah.
the players. Have a game of golf with them.
Who's that?
Masseurs.
Masseurs. Don't tell masseurs with Roy.
Yeah.
No,
But, like,
don't
yeah,
start that one.
I do feel for him, but I hope it doesn't. When you
They're great lads who come in, they want to play golf, and they've got wife and children back home. They've no time for them, but they want to play golf with the players. You know what I mean? Like, look after your family.
I just hope that for Liam's sake, you know what I mean? Because we're talking about Chelsea, it's not like it damages you if you manage Chelsea and they get rid of you. It's almost like, it's fine.
true
now,
enough.
it's Chelsea. You know what I mean?
Oh, he'll
So,
bounce back. Hopefully, he'll
fingers
bounce
crossed
back
for
for
him.
me.
Fingers crossed for him. The Chelsea fans keep battering the door down on them owners, man. They're letting you down. I don't know if Chelsea. How many years is it going to take Chelsea to get back from this? How many years? So, right, Chelsea fans, get ready, man. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Apologies to the Masseurs Association. I'm sure some of you look after your family.
Oh yeah, some of them do. Yeah, not all of them. Not the ones I. Not the ones I.
Well, Gal just got a gulp in there.
Complaint
Just save that.
from the Masseurs Association. Don't just desert their
They won't
families.
make any complaints. I'm too busy playing golf in the afternoon.
Stick to Football is brought to you by Arn Clothing. This episode is sponsored by Huel. Have you got a Huel contract direct now, Kieran?
Not yet. Can you sort that out for me? That's what you can talk for. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, that's exactly it, because I saw it was the Manchester Marathon at the weekend, Gary, and I was thinking, could a professional footballer go in and do that with no training?
No.
No.
I think about it a lot, you know, about marathons, and I couldn't. Certain Premier League players, I think, could. If you said David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, maybe Dwight York back in the day was very good at like the bleep test type stuff. I think they could do a marathon because they could just run a consistent pace all day long. Most football players are like intermittent stuff. But the idea, it blows my mind.
It's the time, having the time to train as well for it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But if you were to do it though, how would you how would you prepare?
Here she is. Here she is. But would you, honestly, on a serious note though, you'd have Huel before the race, would you? You wouldn't have it after.
100%
You wouldn't have it during the race,
No,
would
I'd
you?
have it at the start before
Yeah,
I
just
go.
before, like an
And
hour
I'd probably
before.
go for a black edition. When I'm doing a shorter distance, I like to have the light.
But to be fair, sometimes I have one of these in the morning. If I'm training
Yeah.
a little bit later, and I think I need something inside, but I don't, I don't want that food sort of side, solid feeling. I will go for a vanilla Huel. Top bar in my fridge. Right, righty.
Yo,
Arsenal.
yeah?
What? I mean,
We just softened you up with the Chelsea's. You're aware of that, aren't you? He's like,
what did you? I mean, right. We've not heard from you since Sunday. Where are you at with what happened on Sunday?
Obviously, very emotional last time. You know, Roy made me know. I was very emotional about it. But the
you're an
fact is,
emotional guy, I like that.
emotional guy. But you know what? Leading into that was obviously Southampton and Bournemouth. So I was, you know, I was reeling off of that. Worked great against Sporting Lisbon, but I said in the show that I just want to see something from us in respect. So show us that you can do something. You can give us something. Because if we'd won the games previously and done well, getting to Man City, it's never going to be it's decided on the Man City game. You want to try and get that cushion, so when you play that game, whatever happens, you're okay because you're going to beat the rest. So leading into that, obviously, and the way we played, you know what I mean, I was disappointed, but we played well enough to win the game. We should have at least got a draw out of that game because watching Eze, Havertz and Erdegaard, we create the kind of chances that we should have taken. We should have taken them. And again, it shows that Man City, people say, I think City will lose again this season. And I'm saying, well, really, but then you watch it and you think, they do give chances up. And if you're going to be ruthless, you take them. Arsenal probably could win that game. They could have won the game. You know, Haaland had one chance, bam, took it. You know, so I'm a lot better now because now what they've got to do, Roy, and you guys will know, you've done it so many times, they've just got to say, right, we've got to go and really get ruthless with everything because if City beat Burnley, was it tonight or tomorrow? Tonight. If they beat them tonight, then it's in City's hands. So now, maybe that might take a bit of pressure up, then they can just go for it. You know, and so now I'm back on the wagon of let's go and
positive,
get it.
yeah.
Let's go and get it.
Well,
But like last week, yeah, I was desperate. Yeah, I watch. You know what? I don't like watching it with my youngest son. He's too deep. He's
What
too
way?
deep. He's just like everything's no. When the manager, the players, we've got to get rid of.
Where does he get that from?
I don't know where he gets that from. I don't know where he gets that from because I sit there and I'm quiet. And then the day after, we have the texts and messages all day about, well, you shouldn't have said this. Yeah, but I said that because I meant that. And then we get back to the positive. But we're both very emotional, as you can imagine. But I felt a lot better after that game. You know, I watched the game, watched the guys.
yeah.
I felt a lot better after that game because I saw enough in that game for us to beat the teams that we should be beating afterwards, and now it's up to them.
What did Havertz do wrong, Wrighty, from a technical perspective when that ball comes in and he's obviously missing
What, the header?
The header at the end.
Well, the header's come from there's nothing else he can be doing with that ball where he's got the space to cross it. He can see Havertz, he's in between the defenders. Now, all Havertz has to do is make sure that he just gets the flight of that, you know, because it's coming at a perfect height, you know, and the way he headed it, for him to still head it, you've got to come in. And so when it's coming in, you make sure you get yourself in a position where, you know, right, I go now and then bam, over there. You know, what he done was he came in and he went bam. You know, he didn't get enough on it where he's watching it. Like you watch the top one. You know, I mentioned Shearer, you mentioned someone like Teddy Sheringham, Shearer. That is a goal. Harry Kane, that is a goal. Because they're getting their bodies into a position where when they attack that, there's no way you're going to save because the pace on it and the header you're going to put on it. So I don't think that he got himself in a position where he can come and attack it. He just went like that, you know. So yeah.
And why is that? Because he's not a natural finisher.
He's not like a big,
for me,
powerful...
yeah, because like that's the kind of chance.
But what a chance it was.
It was a fantastic chance to the point where it come over. I'm thinking there's only one outcome, and so when he missed it, you think, well, that's again. Again, we have to look at the fact that, you know, our striker, what we've bought to try and take those chances, is not even on the pitch, right? So that says enough about that, because maybe if he was on the pitch as a natural striker, he would realise, right, I've got to make sure this ball's coming in here. He might have done it, but Kai, you know, just coming back in, you know what I mean? We know he's not an out-and-out striker. And then now you can look at it, and you look at it, and then you start analysing it like that, because if that was an out-and-out striker, I think he scores that. And I think he scores the one where he goes through and the goalie saves it. Because again, he's coming in from on that left side on his strong foot. You cannot hit the goalie. You have to be aiming there. You have to be lifting it in that place, because remember the legs are low, so you're going to have to go over those. So if you're going high and you're close to him, it's going to hit him in here, and he's massive. So you got to know the goalkeeper you're coming up against. So you're coming in this. It's got to go over there. I'd rather him miss
on the one where he goes through in the left channel.
Yeah, I'd rather him miss on the outside. Yeah, because the worst way is you're going to get it inside the post, right? The post and go in, but don't hit the goalie here when there's all that.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of chances when you look back at it. Those are the margins that we're getting to now, where you think, well, yeah, that can cost you, because like Haaland, I think it was one chance he had, right? Yeah. I know it was like he's battling for him and so. But like the way he took it, fought him off, and then calm. That's what you need in the situation.
Do you think, I felt Mikel Arteta had a good game in terms of the decisions he made. Was there anything that you think he could have done differently? I
don't think I would have taken Eze off. You saw Eze hit the post. And again, you know, whatever people say about, but moments play. The fact is, he plays in an area of the field where he can make those moments happen. Like that came literally out of the blue, bam, hits the post with his left foot. I would have kept him on because he's got that in him. You know, to bring on Trossard, I'm not knocking him, but I think you take away something from the attack with Eze. I think starting Eze on the left with Havertz and Ødegaard, we created enough chances. That's the only thing. I probably wouldn't have taken him off, because he's the one where, you know, you say, I'm gonna keep him on. I think he'll do something. Yeah, just needs a moment.
I think it was a good weekend for the Premier League. I know we've been saying the quality this year, but I thought this weekend, like obviously City Arsenal game was excellent. Obviously Liverpool digging out results. United winning.
7 goals. Villa,
we watched Villa Sunderland game. It was brilliant.
Brilliant game.
Even Spurs showing a bit of fight at last.
Brilliant.
It was like, and obviously the quality of the City Arsenal game was good. I think it was a good weekend.
I really enjoyed the weekend of football. I thought Donnarumma as well, after making that mistake, I think he showed why he's a top player, to make that save. And then obviously set up the goal, really, didn't he? I think to have that mentality to come back, that's a sign of a top
Jamie
player.
done some brilliant analysis on that on Monday night.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I thought that was pretty good in the way that we were too far up.
No.
And bam. What do you think?
I would completely disagree with that.
What do you think?
About the winning goal?
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. See, he was defending Martinelli a little bit, because he showed a clip of Martinelli winning on the halfway line.
You think he should have been deeper?
You win on the halfway line when you've got numbers and you're more compact, and that's on the halfway line. And the goalkeeper has it for Man City. Martinelli runs before he even throws it. Right. And as you know, if you're going to press, you press in numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
He must look that there's nothing behind me. And he runs before he throws the ball. If he throws the ball and he sprints and does something brilliant, he ran.
Was he anticipating?
And he also must look going, I'm gonna press somebody here. The keeper, it's not left his arms yet, and there's nobody behind me. What you do is, if you're going to press, you have a look around. Yeah, there's people behind me.
But Roy, is there a trigger that they do go and press that, and that he thinks that guy should be coming?
That's what I'm
thinking. It's almost like an automatic they go into, don't it? You know what I mean? I'm imagining that must be like in the first half.
What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm imagining.
No, but in the first half, if you remember, when Arsenal pushed in the areas, the others followed in behind, even Gabriel.
Times to do it up, but what you do is if you won every time you press, it'd be fantastic. But you smell when you think it's a good time to press.
Yeah.
It felt wrong.
You don't press on your own against Man City. Man City want you to press with 5 or 6. Do you think they're worried about 1?
It felt.
And when Martinelli And you might go, well, Martinelli, his enthusiasm, his energy. I hadn't left the goalkeeper's arms.
No.
But if he threw it wide and he went, I know my players, this guy's a bit nervous, I'll press him, like Bournemouth done to Arsenal last week. And this is the full... He'd won it a few minutes earlier where Jamie used an example. That was on the halfway line where you're more compact and there was 3 or 4 players in midfield.
I think that comes down
on his own.
I think that comes down with the manager, what the manager wants. Because he's on. No. Let me just say, it's only because I think that when you look at Mikel and what he's like on the line, he's managing every single second. So I think that, like you said there, Martinelli's probably gone on autopilot because that's what the But then when you watched it, there was such a massive space there. That it just
you don't press. Yeah. You don't press when there's loads of space against Man City.
It felt uncomfortable.
Look, put it this way, when the goalkeeper saw Martinelli making that run, he was like, oh, happy days, that.
Yeah.
Right, O'Reilly,
it was basic, wasn't it? It was actually...
Yeah, it felt...
You don't normally see a goalkeeper throwing it into that space, and all of a sudden the whole game...
But Martin, if you watch it, Martinelli... Martinelli forced him to do it. Martinelli didn't go, do you know, I'm going to go half and half.
Yeah, he made his mind up.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, he made his mind up.
What Martinelli has to do, you're on about a manager. What defines a good player and a bad player is your decision-making on the pitch. The fucking manager's saying. So when he sees that, Martinelli must have a little quick over his shoulders. We're talking about players. He must go, do you know what, there's nothing behind me. If I press against Man City, who want me to press, they're actually going to run 60, 70 yards. You just go, I bide my time.
That makes me think even more how afraid he must be of the manager to not do what he done, because he's done it on autopilot.
But someone
of course he's got to react like you're saying.
Someone almost has to release you, and sometimes even if you're pressing and it's literal, you're the only one that can read the game in that moment. It's not like, right, we're all just pressing.
Who praises a player for pressing somebody when Man City go, he didn't press...
But Roy...
Can I ask you something, Matt? What did he press? No, listen, I'll answer your question. Yeah. What did he press?
So basically...
What did he press, Nev?
Well, he went to press, obviously, onto a defender.
And did he have the ball?
No.
Exactly.
He's not pressing anything.
No, what's he pressing?
I think, honestly, if I'm a right back there, I'm imagining that, and I'm being nice to wingers here, but I'm imagining that my wingers are a little bit unintelligent about things. They tend to be off the cuff, erratic. They tend to do what they want. That's a winger.
That's what he done. That's what happened there.
So that's a winger.
I agree with you.
If I'm seeing that, if I'm a right back, right, and I'm a midfield player like Declan Rice or Zubamendi, who are really experienced, and I'm a right back and I'm a centre-half like Gabriel or whoever it might be, you should be screaming at him, don't go.
Don't go, yeah.
You've got to imagine that he's going to be a little bit of an idiot and go and try and do something stupid and go and sort of press on. So I'm like, I agree with you in terms of, in some ways, but for me, he's probably been told, when the keeper has it, you make sure you press on. And
that's the only way he can be doing that.
He took it literally.
Yeah.
And I think to actually change...
So that means he was wrong.
Yeah, but to change that, Declan Rice or Zubamendi or Gabriel or Saliba or Mosquera, they have to shout him, hold, stay.
Yeah, but there's times where they mightn't do that. That's where this is big boy stuff. It's not under 15 football. So if you're Martinelli, when you're talking about wingers, what you do is you go, I go half and half, and if it does go to him, then I'll go. But he's gone like this. If you're doing a coaching session, you go, where are you going?
But right,
has he got the ball? No, he hasn't got it.
Right, I guarantee you there, if that was Bex in front of me, I'd be screaming at him, stay or go, stay or go. I wouldn't definitely be giving him information.
No, but what Martinelli should then say, again, he's an international footballer. So if he's thinking, I'm going to go, but you have a little glance going, do you know what, there's not much behind me. Do you know, just back in here. Because we're a team, a draw does us. I wouldn't mind if they had to go and chase the game. We go, do you know what, lads, all bets are off.
No, you're right.
Headless chicken stuff, I get that.
If he drops
we
in
should
there
do
as
the last
well.
5 or 10 minutes. United, we'd have 6 strikers, I get that. But they didn't have to force it.
A
draw would have done Arsenal.
And if he just drops off Eargout and throws it there, he's in front.
Do you know what, this is not even a debate.
What happens after that, though?
It's crazy.
Because, you know, when you're playing, maybe
a
winger does go or the striker goes, and you think behind, right, we've just got to hold, because else it can have a knock-on effect. They go, you go. Like, what happens after that?
But if he'd thrown the ball, he hadn't thrown the ball yet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if he'd thrown the ball. You go, do you know what, I think he could take a bad touch, or it's just behind him, or you smelled something.
But to score a goal, they still have to have another 3 actions, don't they? What's everybody else doing?
That compounds it, I guess. Yeah. But don't make it easy for Man City, and don't let a talented left-back run 60, 70 yards, who's comfortable going forward, and he ends up putting the ball in anyway.
I think when you see a goal that's to win a game of that importance for us, especially when you need to get something out of it, when you see it come in that manner...
That wasn't good.
It was disappointing.
Yeah, something's gone wrong. I mean, I would probably lay the blame more with the players behind Martinelli not getting a grip of it.
Tell him.
Than actually the young, he's not young anymore, but I just think wingers, you can't trust wingers to sort of make a good decision. You just can't, Roy.
Yeah, but Roy, I know what you're thinking.
It's not always about making a good decision.
No, I know you're thinking. There's some players, you know, you have to constantly be on them.
Decision? Well, don't make a bad one. Don't make a complete... Honestly, if you'd stopped, you go, where are you going, Martin? Where are you going? I'll repeat myself. And Jamie stuff, sometimes you have to go and go, okay, well, we've analysed the game, we've done it live, and sometimes afterwards you go, do you know what, maybe I was a bit harsh on somebody, and I'm including all of us. Martinelli doesn't have to go there. He doesn't have to go. If he stands still and then it goes there, you go, I'm still in position. And while all these little split-second situations happen, the lads are getting across. These are split-second decisions. He's ran
Against that team.
City were like,
Is it a
happy
bit
days,
of
I'll put it there.
desperation, do you think?
But he doesn't have to be desperate, it's 1-1.
No, I know, but I mean, like, did the one... I know, obviously...
But this goes back
draw,
to Jill.
but would the...
I said before the game, this is called game management. Game management. Understand what's going on at that certain time in the game. Football's full of mistakes. And Martinelli, you hope when he makes that mistakes, the lads can dig him out. Okay. City goalkeeper made a big mistakes. Gahey, when he lose it, where Havertz should score.
Yeah,
Football's full of mistakes. Of course it is. We get that. But when you make something like that and the goal comes from you, go, we have to look at that, else we'll never learn. So you're talking about Martinelli going, wingers can be a bit, they can make daft decisions, but that was like,
It's a big
he
one.
didn't have to go there.
Yeah.
What was the benefit of going to a player who hasn't got the ball?
Do you know what? One thing, I think if you're Mosquera, one thing there, if you're Mosquera, if he does go,
You got to come
I
in.
think you have to sprint.
Absolutely.
And then they have to get across. Honestly,
That's what I mean about what
so,
you do
to
after
me,
Or sure, when you make a mistake, the whole point, you're part of a team is,
Yeah.
when you make a mistake, your teammates obviously help you out.
Yeah.
That's what the game's about. And they didn't do enough after he made that.
No.
But this idea that his pressing was a good... No, that's bizarre.
No, yeah.
That wasn't a
In
good
that moment.
move.
No, I agree
Yeah,
with
you're
you
right.
in
In the
that.
time of the
right.
game, because again, you smell moments
Yeah,
in the game,
you're
you go,
right.
listen, we're under the cosh, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to go running in there.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Game management, we said about the Bournemouth game.
Yeah.
No one went to go, lads, is it time to press? Of course. And it's time to go, not now. The pressure's on City to score. Pep said before the game, we have to win the game.
Game, yeah.
So the pressure was on City, not on Arsenal. To go, it's 1-1, we'll try and pick you off. We still have quality. The draw would have done Arsenal.
Do you think they felt that, though, in that moment? I think it was kind of like heart over head. They were just, like, playing to the occasion of the game and thought we're going to go and get a goal. Like, nobody... Were Arsenal in that moment thinking, we're all right for a draw, stay
Jill,
compact?
you know what comes into this top-level games, honestly? Football intelligence. Comes down to football. I love enthusiasm. I love people. You want your team to have energy, but at the right time.
Yeah.
I still think it comes down, Roy, to a player that's just like you're saying what about the wingers and not thinking. I just think it's a player that's just on autopilot.
You've got to think in this
And then
game.
we haven't reacted. We haven't come round, and so then, if anything, you don't want a space like that. You want to cover that space. In worse ways, they'll have to do that. So then they'll have to diagonal.
Do you know what
and
you
then
don't do
can
at this
change,
time? You don't
know what
run
I
to
mean?
somebody who hasn't got the ball.
I'm just
if
baffled.
If a kid done that and he ran to somebody going, first thing you stop is, if you're doing a training session, you go, where are you going? I'm sprinting up. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Has he got the ball? No, he hasn't even got the ball. It was never even going towards him.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. If you're doing any coaching session, you stop a player, you know, about defining moments, you go, why are you going there? I know you want your mates to help you out, and Arsenal didn't quite do enough after that, but don't compound one mistake with some more ones.
Yeah.
Stick to Football is brought to you by Arm Clothing. This segment is brought to you by Microsoft Copilot as part of their partnership with the Premier League. So Morgan Gibbs-White scored the 7th hat-trick of the season on Sunday.
Right.
Oh, the other
And
Who
we're
do you
going to
have to
ask
say?
a question. Let's go.
Who do you have a seat?
No. Right, let's ask the Premier League companion, powered by Microsoft Copilot, who's got the most hat-tricks in Premier League. Go away.
I'm just looking at your watch. I like it.
Who scored the most hat-tricks in Premier League history?
Shearer,
we,
Kane.
No. So you got 1, 2,
Haaland.
3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 players
Haaland.
who have scored 8 or more.
Haaland.
Many,
8 or more.
8 hat-tricks or more.
Yeah.
Why do you...
Haaland,
Some good.
Henry is one.
All right, no, yeah, wait.
Shearer.
Haaland is one. Kane is one of the players. So there's 1, 2...
Boehly?
There's 4 players on 8, and Harry Kane and Erling Haaland are on 8. So you've got 2 of the players that are on 8. Did you say Thierry Henry? You did,
I
didn't you?
did, yeah.
Yeah, so Henry, you need 1 more that's on 8.
Andy Cole?
You need the player
Robbie
on 9.
Fowler.
Michael Owen.
Robbie Fowler.
Thank you very much,
Michael Owen.
Michael. Miguel Uso.
So there's a player on 12 you haven't got.
Aguero.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's
Yes,
Wow.
right.
Thank you.
He's a leading one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aguero.
Joe, you've got them so quick, I was surprised.
Well, it's striker business.
So
bro.
do we get all of them? We've got all of them now.
You've got all of them.
Thank you very much, Microsoft. Bro.
Oh, that was an easy. That was easy.
Go, do another one. Do
Okay, there's one more. You can't answer this.
Okay.
How many Premier League hat-tricks did Ian Wright score?
5.
You can't answer.
I can't help myself.
It's like a ball going across the goal there. You couldn't.
It's just coming across.
clear.
It was the cross.
You're not supposed to answer
All right, then I
that.
won't. Sorry, do it.
No, it's done. It's, you answered it.
5. Just cut it in. Yes.
Right, I'm going to try and ask another question if I can. Let's go with it.
And the thing is, I scored a couple of extra. Hey, start.
Right, I've done it. I've just made a question up because you annoyed me on that round. OK, the top 5 Arsenal scorers in Premier League history are...
Bergkamp.
Henry.
Bergkamp, Henry.
Righty.
Right. You're 2 missing.
Perez.
No.
Alan Smith.
No. No. There you
Oh,
go.
I can
Don't
see.
just throw names
strikers.
out.
You don't know your
Concentrate.
strikers as much, do you now?
That's the game.
I feel I've proved that I do know my strikers, Gal. I think I do.
Lee Dixon. We'd be proper again.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Not Overmars, no.
Oh, I can
Van
see
Persie.
it.
Yeah, of course.
Robin van Persie.
Yeah. I need one more.
Is there more?
Need one more.
Anelka.
One more. No.
Good show.
It's a good shout, though. Do I like it?
Thanks.
It's wrong.
I wouldn't have said this person. I wouldn't have said
Your
this.
striker.
I'm not going to answer that.
Theo Walcott.
No.
Okay. I don't know why I
What
said
about?
No, but I think it's a good... I probably would have gone with that one more than the one that's actually
Maybe.
on here. I'll give you some...
It's not something like a Ray Parlour,
I'm
is it?
going to give you
Like
some
that, no.
stats.
Go on.
He scored... So, Thierry Henry scored 175. Ian Wright scored 104. Robin van Persie scored 96. Dennis Bergkamp scored 87. And Olivier Giroud...
Oh, yes!
Idiots! 30 seasons of data, all at your fingertips. For every moment that makes you a fan, from club history to your favourite players, go to the Premier League Companion, powered by Copilot in the Premier League app. You said you were quite positive before, after the game, but who wins the league now?
I'm going to go with that we're going to win the league.
How are you going to win the league? Just how do you see it? How do you visualise?
Well, with the chances we created against that City side, I think we could do the same against the teams that's coming. Obviously, we're going to have to be a lot more ruthless with taking the chances. But like before that, leading into that, I didn't see us creating enough chances in the games leading into that in a time where, you know, the history of what we're doing in this stage of the season, we've kind of faltered. I thought that in that Man City game, the big game, we created enough chances where if we do that against other teams and get ourselves back to that defensive solidity what we had before, leading into this part of the season, and finish this ruthlessly. Like when we started the season ruthlessly with people saying, oh, it's Arsenal's. You know, everybody's saying, oh, it's Arsenal's. It's Arsenal to lose. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying, because we looked absolutely faultless the way we were. Everybody was, bam, it's fine. Now, everybody's faltering. And at this City game, I thought we done enough. If we can play like that, even if we're trying to creep over the line, we could probably...
I reckon, right, you know, for all that we're talking about these mistakes in the game against City, they played with, but you reckon Arsenal really deep down have that belief they can do it?
I'm not sure.
Maybe they have it, maybe there's a bit of doubt. That's
I
human
think
nature
City
as well,
do.
of course.
I think City do.
Yeah, Pep said he loved the Declan Rice. Pep said yesterday in his press conference he loved the Declan Rice.
It's not over.
Clip saying it's not done. Is it not
It's
done?
not done.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
done. It's not done. Do you think Declan was in control when he was saying that? Or do you think it was just emotion?
No, what it was, whatever he was feeling at the time, Roy, like whatever he's feeling at the time, if I'm the opposition, watching him say that, and so I'm thinking, so then they're thinking it's done. He's their main guy, one of the main guys.
No, I wouldn't think
Say-
that.
Oh, no.
Actually, I wouldn't think
No,
Wow.
let me just make.
If I was
let me just make a point.
watching Declan Rice nearly in tears saying it's not done, I'd be thinking you're done.
Do you think that's a
What did you say?
If I saw Declan Rice quite looking like, not in tears, but he looked like, you know, it's not done. It's not. It was a bit. It was a bit like, it wasn't like it's not. It was a. It's not done. It's not. And I'd look at him and think he's done. I'd think I would.
But this is what I'm trying to just explain. If you're looking at it,
And I hope Arsenal win it, righty. But I just.
with Pep will be thinking that if he shows them that, then the Man City players will be saying, "We've got them."
No, it's a good response, but I didn't feel confident that when he was. I didn't feel it was a.
Like,
And I'm a big fan of him, as you know. I mean, last week we debated about whether I thought he, you know, would potentially grip that game, and in the end it ended.
Did he?
And ended up being the other
Did he?
two midfield players.
Right.
No, I think Bernardo Silva and Rodri got a good.
Exactly. Exactly.
do you think
got to
that's
win
a
that middle of the park battle.
thought
Win the middle of the
where
what you
he's
said.
gone, like the players have gone, if we don't win this, it's not done. Like they've thought it before the game. I don't know
I
if
hope
it's
not.
something like, even if we lose this, it's still
If I'm
not
an
done.
opposing player, I'm thinking.
And you know, we can overanalyze everything, can't we?
We do, and
Maybe that's a natural
yeah.
reaction.
But the thing is that he wants to make them understand. It's not. We've got to find a fight. Look who we got in there. We've got Nkappi's won who's won the Bundesliga. We've got Jesus and we've got Jurriën Timber, who's won in Holland. Three players who have seen it off. They need to step into that team and try to make them understand what it's going to take to finish this off. Because everybody in there will be having doubts. There's nothing wrong with that.
Is Arsenal's best chance, Rodri doesn't play tonight at Burnley, and he obviously went off holding his groin. If that's 2 or 3 weeks, and it sounds correct, I do think that is a big...
It's a massive...
I think that's massive for City going to Everton, for instance. If they went without Rodri to Everton or into some of the games they've got...
Bournemouth, who they got? Bournemouth, they got Brentford.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's out for. And to be fair, you know, spoke to a City fan that works with us back there, and he said he thinks it's going to be like not that serious, 7 to 10 days. So he thinks he'll be back for maybe Everton. But if he did miss a couple of weeks, look, he pulled his groin, isn't it?
The only thing I say about Burnley going there and everyone says it'll be tough. Burnley gave up 4 goals against Forest in the second.
I don't think it'll be tough at Burnley, do you?
I think they'll get
that's what I'm saying,
I think it could be 3-4.
So I know Rodri's a lost him, but Rodri for the other games, but for the Burnley game, if Burnley players are giving up 4 goals in one half against Forest, no credit to Forest again, a big half for them.
Yeah.
If you're Scott Parker, you're looking at those players. You have 4 goals against Forest. You were like three or four positions above you. A good
City look very good though. Like, how good is Doku? Like, when he's in them tight spaces, I thought the left-hand side...
When he's now, his final ball is getting much better.
Yeah.
And like, with his pace and his skill and then that final, he's dangerous. He's very... You can't stop that.
We can be critical of Arsenal, the second goal they gave up, but the first goal, from a defensive point of view...
Gabriel.
I know, brilliant attacking player, brilliant. But if you're, again, looking at the defenders going, wow.
Roy, do you know something?
No, can I just say... No, Roy, I can't read. When you look at what Shirky done in that tight area...
It was fantastic.
It was fantastic. And when you looked at it in slow motion, it was fractions in respect of nearly touching it. So it was so... No, that's how I'm looking at it,
From an attacking point of view, obviously Neville's a defender.
Because it was so close. But like you're saying... that
Gabriel did it twice, right? He literally not stepped back, but he waited more in that situation. He had to go out quickly outside the box. He had to go and confront him and do that challenge that he did outside the box. He couldn't do it in his own box because he can't commit. If you're outside the box, if you commit and you bring him down, it's a free kick. But I don't think you can go back. He did it twice.
They'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, because but we still have to, with that defender, OK, maybe I had to come out, whatever, Gal, but I still think it was fractions. But yeah, we can't be talking about this as the defender. His ability and the way he moved that.
Brilliant.
And then the component to finish.
There was little touches, weren't there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the little touches, because when you look how close the boot was, he done this on purpose, whether Gabriel's come out or not. This guy's skilled to move, to manipulate to the right, to the left, and then to finish. That's what you got to be talking about. I'm not bothered about the defending. It was close. The defending was so close.
Yeah, City have got to a point now where Semenyo can have one of his most difficult or bad games, but they've got Shirky and Doku.
Yeah.
Tonight, Doku could have a really bad game, and Semenyo, they've got that point now where they've got 3, one of them's going to rock up.
But
and that's a problem.
But it's Bernardo Silva. It's just that end. He's just driving everything.
You know what? Pep makes a great point, and I know we're aware of it, because when you look at him, he's pretty small, isn't he?
Yes,
he doesn't look physically strong. Yeah. He doesn't look like he can run. I think if he walked in here now, we'd be thinking, who's this guy here?
Scrawny.
But he's a smart. Yeah. He's a smart. Just know where the ball's going to go.
You see him at the back there. I think.
And then
did I see him?
Yeah, 1v1 running back. Yeah.
Running back.
He does Havertz on a 1v1 running back. He does Gyökeres on a header. He's then pressing high up the pitch further forward. The last 10 minutes of that game was a...
I don't know, he steps up football, and I like what he says after games. Even last year when City were going through a difficult stage, he fronts up media-wise as well, and he's honest. And he's not throwing anybody on the bus, but he's saying we need to do better. What a smart cook. On and off the pitch.
You know what, as well, is that he's leaving, right, at the end of the season. So, again, they've got something that they want to do for him. And when you look how he's playing, the example he's setting in the way he's playing, you can see where City have got the drive to try and finish this off. Obviously, if Rodri's not playing, that's brilliant for Arsenal.
But we talk, Roddy, do you know we talk? You know, it's really important in sport, football. We're talking about the hunger of Arsenal. But you know, when you've won stuff, I think there's more hunger for like this. There seems to be more hunger because you're used to it. You want more of it. Whereas Arsenal, I'm sure,
Roy, they lost it. They can't lose 2. They would be losing it 2 years on the bounce. Pep's never done that.
I know that.
Do you know what, though? I think Man City's mindset is so different than any other team. I feel like they go into any game in the Premier League and they think they can only beat themselves. Yeah. I think they think if they bring their level, they can beat anyone. Whereas I think other teams think, oh, we need them to have a little bit of an off day. I think they think, Arsenal, bring your best game, but if we're on it, we'll still beat you.
Pep, if you listen to Pep's build-up before the game, amazing. You're talking about pressure and City, this idea they have to win it. Pep kept saying, yeah, we have to win. He didn't play it down. He wasn't going, oh, well, you know, there's a long way to go, it might be a draw.
Yeah.
He said, we have to win. If we don't win this game, the league's over.
So
Imagine the
he's
City
probably
players.
doing that all week. He's probably saying that all week.
Because we're saying to Pep, we're talking about Arteta. Has he maybe took the pressure off the Arsenal lads last week, training maybe a bit lighter,
Couple of
mix
days
things
off.
up? Yeah,
Couple of
whatever he
days
might
off.
be doing to mix things up. Whereas Pep's gone the other way. And even before the game, just before, he's going, yeah, we have to win this game.
And yeah, but we're
That's
talking
trusting
about
his players. The
who
players
know.
are going, yeah.
Yeah, players know as well because they've been through it and done it
Yeah.
4 times.
Okay, but not all of them, though, Righty.
Yeah.
There's still a kind of lot of new lads to the
New
City
guys,
group,
yeah.
getting used to Pep's mentality, going, I expect you to win, lads.
It must be exciting getting into that as well. You know,
unbelievable.
someone like Semenya and Gay going into that dressing
They
must
can't
be
believe it.
amazing. For
And them two signings, if City go on and win it,
Yeah, that's
Gahey at the
amazing.
back.
Oh,
I know he made a
Gahey
mistake there where he
was
was
very
caught
good.
by Martinelli.
Yeah.
But he's been
yeah,
He's just a leader, though, as well, isn't he? You
amazing.
can see that.
Very
he's
calm.
a
in
He's
January.
leader.
He was a big lift for him,
Yeah, agree.
offensively.
Carragher thought he'd done a great piece of analysis on Arsenal City. And he's just,
No,
Sorry, Carol, I tried.
We're allowed to disagree, Gary.
Stick to Football is brought to you by Arm Clothing. Super 6 has another £250,000 jackpot this weekend, with games across the Premier League and the FA Cup starting at 3 p.m. on this Saturday. It's completely free to play. Just predict 6 scores this weekend and the money could be yours. Don't forget to enter the Stick to Football Mini League using the code S6-STF. S6-STF. 18 plus, T&Cs apply. Super 6, let's get it in, Ben. You had a bad time,
Is this
didn't you?
because I wasn't here? Come on, you can admit it.
I had 2-1
What happened
Spurs.
here today?
Spurs 2-1 against
Can you have
Brighton.
round.
Jill,
should
you
never-
go over there. Kieran, come with me. You're on.
Oh, so
Oh,
you're
no,
gonna
it's
be off. I
no, but
was
I can't
going to
know
say...
something.
You can't leave your team.
I was going to say,
I
I'm not
knew
going to leave
Tottenham were
you.
not
No, but
going
2-1
to
in
the
injury time. We had 2-1. I'm so unlucky.
With who?
with Tottenham.
We have
I said
2-1, that's
Tottenham. I
5
said they're
points.
not.
Did you
they're
say
not
City would
doing
beat
it.
Arsenal?
Come on, Kieran. Have you got a mic for Kieran?
I'm on. I'm
Have you got none?
I
Put
would
the
have
mics
gone
on.
a City
He's
win
always
as
mic'd
well.
up, isn't he?
He's always mic'd
What did we say? Did we say
He's mic'd up
2-2?
even when he's at home, is he?
Yeah, just ready to go whenever.
Connoisseurs. Right.
So, by the way, Kieran is on Friday.
Come on, Kez.
50.
I knew you were
Paper round, bro. No,
30 years of age on Friday.
30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have we got a cake?
We're gonna get one.
I do not.
You doing anything? You going away anywhere? What are you doing?
Yeah, have a bottle of you.
Watching the football on Saturday is what I'm
Cake
doing.
replacement.
Well, actually, I'm at Salford tomorrow night.
Hey.
Salford tomorrow night.
You
so-
must,
Salford
you must have
tonight.
enjoyed that Liverpool.
Yeah,
Did you
tonight.
enjoy that Liverpool result?
Great, wasn't it?
Wow.
Are you coming to Salford tomorrow night, Roy?
I'm in Ireland. It's a charity gig tomorrow night.
He's been working so much.
He's been doing so much charity.
Souvenirs, these
What we got,
talks.
Ben?
Right.
The
last week's
Roy
scores.
Keane Massage Association. Let's go.
Have a
Last
golf
week's
day
scores,
coming up.
Gary and Jamie 12.
Oh,
I can't remember
yes.
what we said
Oh,
last week.
no.
That's big. That's big.
What did you get right?
We got a lot right.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's-
Roy and Ian, you got 4.
Oh, no, it's so bad.
But the
And you
Spurs one, but the
always
Spurs would have
blame
been
me.
5
Spurs would have
points.
killed- yes,
I
Spurs.
wasn't here. You always
Do you have
blame me.
2-1 for Spurs?
Yes.
2-1, yeah.
2-1.
What did we have? What did we have for Spurs?
We should
You
fight.
had, you had 2 all.
See?
Big one.
Tottenham
Did
Brighton, you
ya?
got 5 points for
That's
that.
the turnaround.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
That is unbelievable. Well done. You've got to say
Spurs.
well done, wasn't
Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes you think.
That was
Right.
just before I went out to the concert. It spoiled me night.
Look at Spurs.
Just walking out the door and the Spurs concede.
Let's talk about Spurs now during Super 6.
Wow, that
Let's
was a
do
big
it.
Moment. But they're staying up. They'll stay up.
You think
How do you think they stay up, Roy,
how,
now?
Roy?
Should we do it when we get to the Spurs?
Yeah, let's do that. Come on.
Right, Liverpool Crystal Palace, 3 p.m.
On Saturday?
it? I think.
Palace have the Conference League that week, don't we?
You just... You want them
I'm trying-
to score
Oh,
then? Go
Liverpool.
on. I
Liverpool
trust you.
win that.
I trust you on Liverpool.
We have 4
Get on
tough
with it.
games after
1-0?
that. We need
We're on
to
a
win
roll.
that.
I trust you on this one. Go on with it.
All right.
Liverpool.
I'll go
2-0?
Liverpool's safe.
2-0. I'm happy with 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
To Liverpool.
We need
To
to
Liverpool.
score
Palace
back.
will get a goal. I always think 2. We got 2-1.
2-1.
Back to 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
what are you
That was in my head.
Come on, Ben.
Yeah.
Do you think 2-2?
No.
No.
Oh.
Right.
Wolves,
Tottenham
Spurs.
Wolves.
These will win,
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Right, let's talk about Spurs.
I thought the
We're doing
crowd...
scores 3-1.
3-1-2.
Spurs.
Yeah. The crowd
I don't know.
really got behind them. I thought they played
Spurs
well.
fan in you's coming out every week.
No.
It's
Do,
like-
do you know, it's about time. They showed a bit of fight, a bit
Yeah,
of energy. A couple
I
of lads
agree.
coming back. Even Madison on the... was Madison on the bench?
Yeah.
get a free kick in the next few weeks. Spurs will be
Oh, you think so?
Who's going down then now, Roy? Because I don't think Forest. Well, you said Forest last week.
I still think Forest are... It's Forest of them couple of Europe. I know that was a huge win for them. A great response to go after being 1-0 down. But I'm just worried about when they've got them games
I think they'll prioritise the league in respect.
I don't think you can.
No, you can't. You're not at that stage in Europe.
but we're talking about like their owner and Premier League.
West Ham or
status.
Forest? Spurs are staying up.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I think Spurs will still go. I actually think Wolves will get something.
It's a cup final for Wolves, that though, isn't it? Even though they're down, it's a cup final for them. They still will want to win it. The Molyneux.
And it's not a cup final for Spurs.
It's not, but not everyone, but a lot of people want Spurs to go down.
Got no prediction.
I don't think Wolves.
You got your prediction.
I don't think Wolves are going to win.
I don't
I'm
think
just
Wolves will
saying.
win. I don't think Wolves will win.
I said Wolves will get something. If Wolves get something, you lot.
Kieran, Tottenham 2-1.
Do you think they will get
I don't
buy
think
you
it's going to be
dinner.
comfortable for Spurs.
Right, I think Tottenham are going to score a late winner.
They have to.
2-1.
2-1.
They have to.
They have to win. Yeah,
They have to win this game.
That 3-1's not right, I don't think.
Have to win this. You don't like 3-1.
No, I just don't think they'll do
Too
it.
comfortable.
I don't see Spurs.
This game is 3 p.m.
Okay.
West Ham Everton.
What time's that at?
3 p.m.
Oh, that's a big game, West Ham.
I'm doing
Everton.
it.
3 p.m.
Everton are good away from home.
Yeah, and David Moyes back to his old.
Yeah. With a point to don't say anything.
But
think
West Ham will be.
How bad was that
West
game?
Ham.
West Ham Palace. Wow.
0-0, yeah.
You know what?
I listen
Those are the
to it on
games when you watch.
radio
That's
as
what
well.
makes you
Good result, West
upset.
Ham.
Worse when you listen on the radio.
West Ham needed the point there. West Ham needed something.
What do you think, Kieran? 1-1 or 2-1?
I think 2-2.
2-2?
I just think Everton are good away from home.
2-2.
I think Everton
It's
will
magnificent.
win.
It's magnificent to
I
watch.
think Everton will win.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh, he is good.
Oh, God, it's like...
Go on, Gillen, what you got?
Okay, Everton 1-0.
Everton.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be a big result.
Going for
Go on,
it.
Jill, well done, girl.
Because they're going for Europe, aren't they?
Be a big result, that.
Go on, Everton.
I can't get involved in the
Everton.
next one.
City,
I
Southampton.
can't get involved in
FA
that.
Cup.
This family stuff. This,
Are you going, Roy?
Everton.
Are you going? No?
Oh, for one.
Wembley,
think I'm going to
isn't
bottom for tickets? No chance.
No, but you'd be entitled.
Saturday, I'm doing some charity stuff on Saturday.
You're so...
check in with Roy.
Honestly.
He's worked. Have you got a tax bill coming up? Do you want to speak
Right,
about it?
are you in a little bit like, because this morning, because you got a busy week, is that why you got 2 things on in Ireland?
Yeah.
That's why I'm what?
Not
Just said
going.
before, I'm not having an argument. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I want a calm day, but then when everyone's praising Martinelli for...
I'm not praising him.
Wow.
I'd say Jamie done a
That is
decent bit, but then you
Right.
just showed
Jamie
me-
had too long to analyse it. Jamie had too much time.
City,
to-
Southampton,
You showed me
5:15.
the way.
I think Wrighty should call this one because
What?
I don't want to go against.
City, Southampton.
No, City are beating Southampton.
Go on, Wrighty, you say it.
FA Cup, innit?
FA Cups.
They will beat them.
I was thinking, come on, Southampton been in the league.
Come on, Righty.
No, I think City are beating them.
yeah, but it won't be-
3-0. 3-1. 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah,
I'll go 2-0 City.
because
He was well
He
confused
couldn't wait to jump
then.
in there.
I was confused. I was thinking,
We've jumped
Southampton
a
been
season
promoted?
ahead.
OK, let's
No,
go.
it's the-
Yeah, Arsenal,
sorry.
Arsenal,
I'm
Newcastle,
doing this
5:30.
game.
Arsenal,
Come on,
Newcastle,
right. Is that
5:30.
us first?
think
That's
No, no,
me, us, Kieran.
they're in
Arsenal
real
win?
trouble.
I think they need to.
I think
I think it'll be loud.
1-1 written all over.
Do you reckon?
But you do your own
Hang
thing.
on.
Arsenal will
Newcastle
win.
all over the place. At the moment.
They'll win. They'll be driven by
up at the end.
defeat.
We're winning.
2-1.
We're winning this game.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
Newcastle have been that bad.
No.
Did you-
We're
go on,
either
Righty, go
we're
on,
either
it's your
2-0 or
gig.
3-0. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I don't think you've got that in you, Righty.
go. I think we have 3-0.
3-0.
We need that kind of
Oh, it's a
result.
big
Chelsea Leeds,
Oh,
FA
here we
Cup.
go.
3 p.m.
I think
I think
Leeds
Leeds,
will
yeah, we
beat
got-
Chelsea.
So is this who goes through, or is it the 90-minute result?
90 minutes. Surely.
Let's just say
What is
who
this?
wins. Let's just go.
90-minute
Let's
result.
who wins.
What is this? No, what I'm saying to you is it.
90 minutes.
It's a 90-minute
Can't
result.
predict,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't-
yeah.
I think it's a
I
draw.
think
Is it
Leeds
draw
will
in
win
90?
2-1.
Not a draw.
It's a draw on
Anyway,
90
go on,
minutes.
How much you
Go on,
do?
do
I
your-
think
We're
Leeds
1-1.
win
1-1,
2-1.
right.
1-1?
Yeah, they've gone 1-1.
Yep, fine.
We're going to go Leeds.
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds.
I think they'll just take the
Well done, Joe.
fans.
That was one of my first FA Cup
Brilliant.
finals I ever
I'm
watched.
confident.
Super
Well done,
six.
Kieran.
Thank
You've won it
you.
for us.
Best to do
You've
all
won it
right.
for us. Well
I
done.
think
Karen.
Leeds.
I love you.
Jill, come on back round there
Thank
now.
you.
Right.
That was quite.
quick,
That
wasn't
was
it? Just-
I
sharp.
think sometimes it's too quick.
Jamie Carragher said the England under-21 team that he played with would beat the England team that had the likes of Rooney, Kane and Sterling in.
What
Do
was
you
his
agree?
team?
Well, who's his team?
So he's saying that in 2015, the team was Nathaniel Clyne, Gary Cahill, Phil Jones, Joe Hart, Leighton Baines, Danny Welbeck, Fabian Delph, Raheem Sterling, Wayne Rooney, Michael Carrick, Kane came on as a sub. His under-21 team was Richard Wright, Kieran Dyer, Seth Johnson, Jamie Carragher, Rio Ferdinand, Gareth Barry, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Emile Heskey, Lee Hendry, Andy Campbell.
No.
It's a bit bizarre, isn't it?
It's
We'll love you,
it's a,
Jamie,
It's a
but
crazy one. There's too much mix up there.
He said this on the TV the other night.
He must have said it. Where's he said this, by the way? All right.
And that's on top of the Martinelli stuff.
Is this why he doesn't come on the show? Is this why he doesn't come on the show anymore? Because have we dropped him?
He's gone away.
I'm glad he's gone away. He needs a break.
Just name his team again.
His team: Dyer, Seth Johnson, Richard Wright in goal, Carragher, Ferdinand, Gareth Barry, Frank Lampard. So the midfield's good, isn't it? Barry, Lampard, Gerrard.
Yeah.
Up front, you've got Emile Heskey, Lee Hendry, and Andy Campbell. You've got Carragher and Rio centre backs.
Can I ask a question?
Was Lee Hendry a striker? He's a midfielder,
When they play, are they still under 21?
What do you mean?
Or have they turned into men?
Let's just say, let's do
but
this
like-
game in their prime.
What sort of question is this, Jill? Sorry.
Like, so
Are they both
are
21?
playing, like, if they're all like,
Yeah,
are they
at
all
their
older?
peak, at their
At their peak, yeah. At their
That was a
peak.
safeguarding question for a minute.
I know, Jill, the thing is, I was thinking the same.
And let's move on. Right, who should win Player of the Year? That's a better
well,
question.
young player, O'Reilly, all day. Nico O'Reilly for young player.
You know what, if City end up doing it, you know what,
It depends who gets the
wins
the league.
Because if I'd
Do you think it has to come down to that?
I think so, Jane. Unless somebody else has been amazing.
I think,
Coming out
Has
team.
been amazing.
you know, I like
Chelsea and a United player, you know what I mean?
Bruno, do you think?
Bruno should be in. He should be in
Bruno
there.
could be in the mix.
I think Bruno should.
Bruno should be in there. Bernardo Silva should be in there. I think Declan Rice should be in there. I think them three. I
Saka.
think Saka's the. Why'd you go there? Why'd you go there for? Taking a piss.
Gabriel should be in there, shouldn't he?
Like-
Let me see. I thought you said you.
Righty, Gabriel. I know
My guys?
it might not be right.
Should
Yeah, I
have
think
been
because
sent
what
off.
happens is that everybody's taking notice of the latter stages. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, he should be in there as well.
He should
Without a doubt.
Arsenal lucky with the sending off, do you think?
He should have been
Did he get
sent
sent off,
off.
Righty? I thought it was probably sending off, but I mean, I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't get sent off.
What?
Gabriel for the little nod.
You know something? I was surprised he didn't because like it was a little bit aggressive. And you know what was good about it is that Erling, he didn't do any
Yeah.
histrionics. Because if he did, and like he said it himself, he would have got sent
He
off.
is old school. Alex,
Yeah, he's very
like
old
that.
school.
He
He's not
doesn't
gonna
go
take
down
that.
easy.
Yeah.
No.
Dive. He's-
But you know what? I
His
did
dad
see?
would have gone down, seriously, I'm sure of it. Sorry, you're set.
We got our lawyers.
I didn't say you. You can't help
That didn't
yourself.
go well last
You know
time.
what? When you're too relaxed, that's what happens when you're too relaxed. I'll tell you, you're too chilled.
As soon as he makes that movement
Yeah.
forward, though, he's out of control.
Of course.
It should have been.
Do you know what? If he was
sent
sent off, nobody would afterwards be said he'd be unlucky.
You know what, Gal? Did you think as well with when they showed the grappling for the goal?
It was fair.
You think?
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, do you know what?
They're at it all game.
You know, I'm not trying to find an excuse, but it just felt a little bit like, can the VAR look at that or something? Just look at it, man. Give us something.
Even now, just look at it.
Just look at it,
Overturn
man.
it now.
Yeah, look at it. It's no, we're
What
actually
was the
stick with it.
question?
Yeah, who would win
Best
Player of the Year? I think.
Does it have to be someone who's won the league? Do you have to
think
win the
the
league? 'Cause
players-
if not, I think he should be He should get something, bro.
Righty, this says it's who should win the PFA Player of the Year. So I'm going to ask you a question. Who will the players vote for? Will Bruno be popular? Will Gabriel be popular? Because players vote for players they like a little bit as well.
I never tried. I tried to.
No, I know, but they do though, don't they?
Yeah.
You know who I always voted for when I played against
tried
them
to vote the players
who played well in that time when I see them and if they continue. I've always done that. I've never just like, I'm going to do Gary
No,
Neville.
I get
right,
that,
right.
but who do you think the players will vote for?
I think
They might vote for Bernardo, you know.
You know, if you're saying about winning the league,
He's a striker at Brentford. He's what,
Thiago.
Thiago.
20-odd goals, isn't
21, yeah.
He should be in the team at least. Him.
but you know, if somebody keeps their club up, like a Jared
Yeah,
Bowen
true
or
enough,
something, I think they should be recognised as well, because he's been so consistent.
It's always, it's always.
And they're always against the...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Koch.
don't forget about them lads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Romero.
I would put Jared Bowen there. I really like
You love him. You always
Yeah, I
mention him.
do.
I like Jared Bowen.
He's so consistent.
Is he?
But Roy, if you're a manager,
but
you'd like him, wouldn't you? If you're Jared Bowen. Do you love Jared Bowen? And I think you'd like. I can imagine David Moyes trying to sign for Everton, can't you?
Yes.
And he'd be perfect at
He's
Everton.
yeah.
That new stadium, the way he plays.
I like him.
Get his time with him, and you know what I mean.
I think he'll go, wouldn't he? He'll go
He's
to
a
the
good
World
player,
Cup.
obviously.
He'll go to the World Cup, wouldn't he?
No.
You don't think? I
Yeah.
think he will.
I think he
Right.
likes it.
No, I think he likes
So
it.
who's player of the year then? I think the
I'm
players
going.
might vote for Bernardo, but I'm going to go Bruno.
Either one, yeah, I'd have no problem with either one winning it.
Which one are you going for, Roy?
But if City win 3 trophies, I'll go with,
Bernardo.
yeah. Because you do have to add it up. If you get a few prizes on the back of it, that just
I think
edges it.
where United are in the league for where they've been all season.
We're out in the league?
Third.
Third.
Any
Amazing.
goalkeepers?
For Bruno, for them to be in third from where they were, Roy, gee, I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Well, exactly, but when your standards are really, really low and you just go up a little bit,
But
everyone
Bruno
gets-
does lift them. He does lift them.
Oh, he's a brilliant player.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Bruno or Bernardo, if it's between those two. I don't think Declan gets it before them two, to be fair.
What if they win, though? What if they...
If
Because,
they win the league?
you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, he's 8 out of 10, 9.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't not be in the
Do you think he's
conversation.
been
Do you think he played well on Sunday?
I know, obviously, we've seen him play better. But,
Do you know what I thought on Sunday, right, at the end of the game? And it's probably not a great thing, so I don't remember him in the game. So I didn't say he had a bad game,
Yeah.
but I don't remember him in the game, and that's probably for a game of that ilk and a midfield player. I remember certain players in the match. I don't remember Declan or Zubimendi at all. I don't remember them doing anything.
you know,
So that's a problem, isn't it?
No, you know something? What I would have done as well when you said about Mikel, I'd have put Declan in Zubimendi's position. I'd put Odegaard in where Declan is, and then I'd put
Eze
at 10. I'd do
I
something
still
like
don't
that.
know if Odegaard is enough.
You don't think? I think that
Neat and tidy, he's good, but...
yeah, but the thing is, he's busy for us. And
I thought he
Final
played well.
balls.
You know what I mean?
I
I
thought
thought
he
you
played
done
well.
well, Roy. I thought you done all right.
I thought he played well.
But
The only reason I would go Bruno is I think it's easier for Silva to perform with them players around him, whereas I think Bruno has kept his consistent
been
levels
dragging
when
that team
not
up for
everybody's been good around
The
him.
only argument to that, when you're playing in a much better team and you're standing out, it's easier in a little bit, not for his stats. His stats are amazing.
Yeah.
It's easier for Bruno to do well in a poor team because you're going to stand out even more.
Yeah, but he's standing
You stand
out.
out in a brilliant team, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's standing out. I think he's standing
When
out.
it's
That's
been
a- it's
against
golden.
him, he's still got his
I've said it, when he
pace.
gets
If
the ball in
it's not
position.
Declan, I wouldn't have no
amazing.
problem with them two.
Yeah.
But I think Declan's got to be in the conversation, my guy. My guy, of course he has.
I'm going Jared Bowen.
Nice one,
Who are you
Jared.
going for, Jill? Bernardo.
Jared Bowen.
Nice one, Jill.
Yeah, if they stay up, I think he's kind of...
What if they
yeah,
go down?
I think he's drove the team.
What if they go down?
Okay, can we just remember, can we forget all that if they win or if they don't win? Today, if you name it now, because no one's won anything or gone down, because City have got to win 3 trophies for Bernardo to win it, and you've got...
No, but it gives you an edge.
Arsenal got to win the league for...
Today, with the
So
votes today, the votes today...
I've said it's Silva.
Bernardo
Well, they're
Silva.
not in the relegation zone, so Jared Bowen.
Okay.
If Arsenal win it, then Declan.
Fucking hell.
Who are you going?
I'm going Bruno. Can we get a second
Is
vote for
that
Bruno or
just
not?
with
No.
Man United hat on, though? Or
No,
would you
it's
pick
not.
Bruno?
I've been hard on Bruno at times in the last few years for times when he was sort of like...
Yeah, but what about Roy's saying about like playing with the players he's playing and he's, you know, they're third and it's brilliant that they've got to that.
Bruno, and all of a sudden I've said Bruno.
I'm not.
You're
No,
literally
I'm not.
turning on him.
No, because I'm trying to put a case forward for my guy who's trying for the last 2-3 years
Bruno-
to do it, and he's been.
And what if Arsenal win the Champions League? Hey,
We didn't even mention
Exactly.
that. I forgot.
The votes today, right? I don't think Arsenal will win the Champions League. The votes today.
Why'd you say that?
Do you think they'll win the Champions League?
Yeah, very good chance.
I'm not so sure.
PSG.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion.
You're on
entitled
about obviously
to it.
Arsenal with the league. The distraction, them 2 games against Atletico will
Massive
take a
game.
lot out of
But
them.
the thing is, and
terms
in
of their
between
league.
those, you've got Fulham and West.
Do you think they'll get past Atletico?
I think they've got a great chance.
Yeah, I think it's a
But
good.
it'll take a lot out of them.
I'd rather that side of the draw.
100%, yeah.
Right, so you're going for Player of the Year then? You've not named one yet.
I'm going for Declan Rice.
So we've got 4 different Player of the Years. Bernardo
Yeah.
Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice and
Gerard Bowen.
Gerard Bowen.
Especially if we win the league, Declan Rice. And if we win the Champions League, then Ballon d'Or as well.
Ballon d'Or.
World Cup? What if they win the World
If
Cup?
they win the World Cup, Ballon
Jeez.
d'Or, and they should invent a new trophy for him as well.
Do you think Harry Kane could get the Ballon
Easily.
d'Or?
Of course he can.
That'd be good.
Is it 50 goals he's got?
Oh, he's amazing.
Stick to Football is brought to you by Arn Clothing. I've got a question here. I missed the 2022 World Cup final due to a friend's wedding. Have any of you missed a huge moment in football because of someone else?
Nope.
No, I always missed family occasions
Yeah,
for
I was
football.
going to say, yeah, I had done that. Yeah.
I always do it
Weddings,
actually the other way round.
Yeah.
If there's a wedding on and then there's like a World Cup final, I'll watch the game, then I'll go to the wedding.
Oh, I thought you meant playing in it.
I mean, if Salford are playing at Grimsby, I'd probably miss a wedding or something. You know what I mean? I wouldn't.
Would you?
Yeah, I've not been for a wedding for 15
Saying
years.
that's a great excuse to miss a wedding, though, isn't it? You know, if there's a sporting occasion on.
If there's a sporting occasion.
Weddings are long
They
days.
should not have a wedding. They should always find out.
Speeches every 2 seconds.
I remember Coley, 95, my first season in the first team. Coley, his wife went into labour whilst we were just about an hour before kick-off. And he said, no, the team's been named, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, he did, yeah. I remember Coley, yeah. And he stayed. And he said, I'll go after the game. And the manager gave him the choice. Would that happen now, do you think? Or do you think that would...
No, they'd go. They'd be there. They're probably there a few days before as well.
No, I kind of get that with a player.
Yeah, I remember Coley.
I was in the World Cup when my first daughter was born in '94. I missed the game, yeah.
You missed the game or you... went...
No, played the game. Not going to miss a game. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I think if it's like your game or whatever.
That was in America, but I'm not going to travel all the way back. It's not different up the road.
Yeah.
Do you know what? She forgave me. I mean, they don't remember these things. They're babies, aren't they?
Oh, she forgive you. I thought you meant your wife.
She forgave me.
We've got HR.
What do you do if you're at a game?
I don't think I'd
Everything's
miss a
HR.
wedding. I wouldn't miss a wedding to go and watch a World Cup final. Like
What?
Well, it depends whose wedding, isn't it?
No.
No, it is,
Always
isn't it?
going. And what part they've invited you to.
Yeah.
Going to the
And then you don't have to
church,
get them. You don't have to give them a present, do you? Then, if you've.
I'll always say, I'll come to the evening.
Just send them a voucher.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah,
Okay.
A nice one.
Last question.
So they can buy,
£20 voucher.
Get them the best
I
present.
don't know what the question
Last
was.
question.
Go on then, go.
Will Tottenham go down? You've said no.
No.
You said no.
100%. They're staying up. Okay, all your money. How much money have you got? Just put on Spurs staying up. Guaranteed.
Go on, do it.
Brought to you
now.
by Sky Bet.
What is the odds for them to stay up?
What is the odds
I-
anyway?
What are the odds on Spurs staying up and going down? What are they, seriously?
Are they evens?
Spurs are staying up.
I messaged you a while back going City to win the league and Tottenham to stay up.
Oh, yeah,
I
what
definitely
happened?
did.
I respond to it?
No, probably not. Probably
I
just a
send you a
selfie.
picture?
Yeah.
What?
But I wanted to
Roy,
know
why
the
are you
odds.
so-
Have you seen Jill on Instagram dancing? Have you
Yeah, it's
seen
brilliant.
that? Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
I love it,
Wow,
Jill.
fun.
Should we show one of your pictures, Roy? Should we show one of your
No,
pictures?
can we see Jill dancing
Send
on
us.
No, let's look
Instagram?
at your picture.
We see your dancing doing a rap song.
Show Roy's like thingy face.
We'll
He sent me a really nice
show
one.
you our
Did I?
stick
Thank you.
football.
That one the other day was a
Which
nice
one?
one.
I can't remember.
The last one. You was happy. You
There you go. That's
There.
we don't get a response.
Yeah, but that's my answer.
That's his answer.
Answer. Read my facial.
Right, let me...
Are you on a shoot there? Yeah.
I like when we ask a question. I like when we ask a question in a
got a
group,
good
Roy, and then you do one of your answer question face. It's quite
Yeah,
good.
thanks, Ian.
I like it.
You don't need
just like-
20 texts between
Come on, man. You know.
trying to get
Yeah, but you don't ask the... Like, it's like...
Roy's
oh,
other reply to
That's the
Jill.
one.
Right, yeah,
this is all he does.
Yeah.
It's like, are you
but-
coming to the shop for a coffee and
Get one
send a
more.
selfie?
Get one more.
See if I
Get
can
Well,
find
oh,
this
yeah.
one.
bit. Do you get to
Oh,
gist
yeah.
a bit?
No,
one where
because
he's
it's
walking,
not a yes
where he's
or a
walking
no.
Riley or something. It's always cool, Riley one.
There you go.
Were we at the coffee?
Don't get words.
Were we at the coffee house last week? Lovely
Yes, we
breakfast.
were. So much.
Scrambled egg on
Didn't get the
toast.
invite. Didn't.
No,
Righty.
because I don't expect you to travel all the way up. I
That's
knew
a
you had a
shut the
busy week.
up face.
Yeah, what's happening? We done or what? Is
Look at that one.
There you
Right,
go.
hold on a
Last
second.
one.
Right, yeah.
that Salford?
It's called Ramblers.
It's called Ramblers, that one. Right, Tottenham going down, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
No. I don't want them to for football.
Yeah.
You don't want him to go down.
It's
do
not.
you?
No, I don't want to go there. But like I was with Arsenal, I don't know how they're going to stay. It seems to be the momentum's not with them. It can happen. It's like everybody's thinking, oh, it can't happen because it's Tottenham. It can happen. I think it might happen.
I think they
I
could.
think it might happen.
I think they
Roy.
could now. I think they could now.
Dude, that 2-2 that's a real death knell. That
Just remember, they're staying up, right? Mm-hmm. They're all sitting on the fence.
What do you
They're
want?
staying up.
Tottenham staying up. We're going to end with that. Thank you, everybody.
Staying up.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm staying up.
Thank you.